Hello friends, thank you for watching this video. In this video, we are going to see an end-to-end solution um, using Amazon Transcribe, how to do the transcription of an audio file to a text file. So Amazon Transcribe makes it easy for developers to add a speech to text capabilities to their applications, as the audio data is impossible for computers to search or analyze. So Amazon Transcribe uses a deep learning process called automatic speech recognition, also known as ASR, to convert a speech to text quickly and accurately. So with that, let's just switch to our high-level architecture just to go over this one very quickly. We are going to have an iPhone which is going to be used to create a sample audio recording. And once the audio recording is done, using the email app on that iPhone, we are going to send that audio file as an attachment to an email inbox, which is managed and monitored by Amazon Workmail. There is a rule that is set on that inbox, which keeps an eye on what kind of files being received from where, and based on that, it routes a request to a Lambda function. So there is a Lambda function written in Python which receives that event about this new email message arriving on the inbox, and then once the email arrives, it extracts the attachment from the email body and stores that attachment, which is the audio file, on S3 in a bucket. And at the same time, this Lambda function extracting bunch of other metadata, information like email message ID, which is unique, the sender's email address, the attached file name, etc. And that metadata then gets written into a table on Amazon DynamoDB. So that's the first part. As a second part, the moment we have the audio file object gets uploaded onto S3, it generates another event which is managed by another Lambda layer written in Java. So that Lambda function receives notification about the new upload on the S3, and it receives the audio file from S3, and then using the Java SDK, the Lambda function then sends that audio file to Amazon Transcribe service for the transcription. The job runs as a job. It takes maybe a minute or so, and it returns the response as a text file to the Lambda function. The text file gets stored on S3, and then what the Lambda function does after that is it retrieves again the response text file from S3 along with the metadata that was stored in a table on DynamoDB about the sender. It receives information about the sender, and then it calls Amazon SES service to attach the response text file in the email, and then that email gets sent to the sender, which obviously we will see the whole process when we look at the demo. So with that, let's just switch to our demo. Before we look at the demo, I just wanted to show DynamoDB view from the NoSQL workbench. I refreshed and we saw there is no entry. Just before the demo, I have deleted all the items from the table, so we don't see anything here. After running the demo, we will see the entry being made in this table. So now with that, let's start our demo. What I'm going to do is, on my iPhone, I'm going to do a small recording for the purpose of just showing how things work end to end. Hello, how are you? This is a demo. That's it. That was the recording that was done. And then once the recording is done, I'm going to pick that recording and email to the inbox that is being monitored by our application. I'm going to change to one of my Outlook accounts, just so that we can see when I receive the email with the output text. I'm going to change the subject to test, and then here you go. I sent the email. Now, if and this is Transcribe is as you can see here, 205. This is the audio file that we are going to process. So in the email inbox, we have received this file. Now, if I can switch to our DynamoDB like NoSQL Workbench, I refresh, we can see that this is a bunch of metadata that was extracted by the Lambda function from the email item, like the message ID and the attachment file name and who was the sender, so that when the transcribe service is done with the transcription, we could use this metadata to send the output, the text response back to the person who emailed. So I'm going to refresh. Sometimes the email that I'm receiving is going on in the junk folder, so I have to keep an eye on this one as well. Here you go. So it took about 30 seconds to 45 seconds, and we have received the response, the subject or whatever we had in that in the attachment, the file name of the attachment, saying we have received the transcription. I opened, and this is exactly the recording that was done. Hello, how are you? This is a demo. So that's pretty much the demo. Now, if we can just to summarize, what happened here is, the email was sent with the audio file to a shared inbox, which is being monitored. There is a Lambda function which extracts information from that email item, and stores on S3 and DynamoDB. There is another Lambda function which retrieves information from S3 and sends that audio file to Amazon Transcribe for the transcription. Once the transcription is done, the Lambda function then, using SES, sends the email back to the sender. So that was pretty much this demo. Thank you, everyone, for joining me.